Father Christmas was inspired, I guess, by my own father, who I always called Father. And our celebrations of Thanksgiving and Christmas were always the most joyous Dickensian events. Um, and his extended family all got together at Thanksgiving, particularly. And it was just absolutely enthralling to see these larger than life people having a wonderful time. So I wrote it kind of with him in mind. Um, I was interested in writing not the usual sweetness and light piece for children. At that time, life was difficult. Um, they were probably cold at night, going to sleep before Christmas, wondering if they would, it was a kind of a reckoning. Were they good? Had they earned some kind of a Christmas treat? They were not going to get tremendous number of presents and toys and all of this, but they might get an orange or they might get a lump of coal. So it was a reckoning time. Um, Particularly, I was interested in a poem that I had learned from a child. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And then the thing that always struck terror into me was, if I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. For a 5-year-old, hearing this, if I should die before I wake, seemed to me to evoke maybe what was always hovering in that period, that children were susceptible to childhood diseases, and the idea of death was not far away from them. Disease, by the way, also appears in the Messiah. The theme of that as being something that hovered around these communities. So that was part of the reason for writing it, was to give the kids something kind of thoughtful to sing about. And then they go to sleep. And then the light appears at the back of the sanctuary, and there's Father Christmas in all his spotlit glory, a vision of hope and generosity. And they somehow awake from their sleep, and the orchestra swells up to this wonderful climax, and they scream Father Christmas. And there's where the harp does its best to kind of make this transition of joy, and they rush out to greet him. And again, that song ends in quiet, but trying to capture that sense of release, of worry, of whether you're going to wake or not, and whether you're going to die or not. And seeing Father Christmas was what I was trying to capture.
Have I been kind? Have I been good? Have I done all that a young person should? Father Christmas knows. Father Christmas knows. Have I been proud? Was I untrue? Have I done things I would rather undo? Father Christmas knows. Father Christmas knows. Oh, Father Christmas, please visit tonight. Give me a sign from above. If I'm deserving a gift in your sight, give me your joy, give me your love. If I should die while lying in sleep, please take my soul into heaven to keep. Father Christmas knows. Father Christmas knows.
Boar's Head is important to me because it gives me something to look forward to every year.
And my favorite moment had to be, I think, last year when the goats and the roosters were like, whenever we were singing the first Noel, in the middle of like our long notes, they started like making noises, and it was really funny.
Firstly, I really enjoy like a lot of the quiet parts when, for instance, like the first Noel and Little Mortal Flesh. I feel like it's just a very reflective time. And then I really enjoy parts like Here We Come a-Wassailing and the Woodsman Dance that just, I feel like, bring in the joy. And I feel like it's a big mix of encouraging people to be thoughtful and joyful. And I think that's very important.
This is really pivotal in my own professional development. And one of those little kids is going to wind up just like me. Oh my goodness. The sanctuary just seems so big, and there's so many people, and everything just seems like it's on such a grand scale. And growing up and realizing that scale is what it was as a child. The magic of Boar's Head never stops, even as you get older.